and thank you for joining me, Farah Panda. And today I will be showing you how to make mushroom soup. Now if you're living on your own or you just want to whip up something really quick, this is the meal to make. So let me show you the ingredients. So I have a bowl of cut mushrooms that are cut roughly, and this is the only amount that I have. You can use as much as you got, but I'm just going to use a bowl for today. I've got one stalk of spring onion that I've cut up into small pieces, some potato starch, I've got some garlic granules, and I've got some ground ginger. Now if you haven't got the powders, you can use the actual garlic and ginger, and I think that'd be more tastier, but unfortunately because I've got this today, I'll be using these. You would need some mixed herbs. Now I got this from my local supermarket just for like probably 20 pence, 25 pence. They're really cheap. And in this mixed container I've got a mixture of dry herbs, and they are thyme, marjoram and oregano, parsley, sage and basil. So this is my container, and I will be using some rosemary, some black cracked pepper, and I'll be using some cayenne pepper, some paprika and some salt. I'll be using 1 cube of vegetable stock. Now you can make your own vegetable stock, or you can grab a cube like I have today. Now this is optional. I've got a container of lamb fat or lamb juices. If you have watched my kebab video, in my previous video that I made, you would see that I'll be putting in a container the lamb fat. So I'm using this. This is optional. If you do not have this, you don't need it, but I just want to use it so I can make the soup a little bit of meaty, and it just will flavor the vegetable stock as well. Let's get cooking. So let's start off with getting a pan and heating it up. As my pan is heating up, I am going to put some boiled water. Now it's up to you how much water you want to put in. I've put in 3.5 cups of water, and I've just boiled that up in my normal jug. As my pot is boiling, I am going to grab my stock cube and put it in. So let's open that up. And place that in. Let's give that a stir. As you can see, it's boiling now. The stock, the vegetable stock. What I will be putting in is our cut mushrooms. Give that a stir. Now we're going to place our lid on our cooking pot. I'm going to let it to boil until you see the mushrooms shrinking. So probably that's going to be under 5 minutes probably. Okay folks, it's been under 4 minutes now. I'm just going to stir it around without opening the lid. So this is a good way of stirring it. And the reason why I'm not opening my lid, because I do not want the steam to leave the pot, because this will help the mushrooms to shrink and release its juicy flavors. So folks, it's been 5 minutes and we're just going to lift up the lid now. So you can see it's bubbling away. And I'm just going to give that a stir. You can see the colour has changed into a dark brown colour. Now we're going to be adding in all the ingredients. So let's start off by putting in some garlic granules. So I'll be putting in a teaspoon of that. Some ground ginger, and that's again probably a teaspoon of that. Some mixed herbs, and I am going to put a teaspoon of that. Some rosemary, and I'm just going to put a quarter of a teaspoon of that. Some paprika, probably a teaspoon of paprika. Some cayenne pepper, and it's going to be a pinch. Some salt, and that also will be less than a teaspoon. Some black pepper, so I will cut that in. My cut spring onion. I'll be putting in my lamb fat. Now this is optional, so I've warmed it up and I made sure it's warm before I place it in. So this will give the extra taste to our mushroom soup. We're going to give that a mix now. Make sure everything is incorporated with everything else. We're just going to put that on a medium to high flame, and we're going to let it to cook without the lid on for the next 2 minutes. So as you can see, it's cooking away. So what we'll be putting in next is our potato starch. I've diluted it into water, and I'm just going to add that in. Give that a stir. I'm just going to place my lid on, and I'm just going to put my heat down to a medium and let it to cook for a further 2 minutes. So now it's been 2 minutes, and I'm just going to lift up the lid. You can see the sauce has thickened very beautifully. It's been thickened. We are done. So I'm just going to grab my spoon and I'm going to have a taste. Let's take that. Oh my god, guys, this is really tasty. I'm just gonna grab some mushroom and soup. Oh my god, that is really nice, and I recommend everyone to try this out. Oh my goodness. So that was my mushroom soup, and it tasted absolutely delicious. I would recommend everyone to make this dish. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you can, share. Why not? Share with your friends, family. I'll be putting a link below for the Freedom Educational Centre that's located in Palestine. So I urge everyone to donate to this center to help the people of Palestine. I'll leave the link below, and please donate. So thank you again for watching my video. I'll see you next time with me, Farah Panda. Bye.